Okay, welcome to Midvale Speedway. This is July 3rd, main event qualifier night. We're filming live from the Petty's Jeep Eagle and Marine Tower. And don't forget about Petty's Jeep Eagle and Marine. We're located on Route 21 just north of Navarre, where you'll find the biggest selection of new and used Jeeps in the Tri-County area. Cope that with Petty's 5-star service and you'll find a winning combination. Petty will make a Jeep fit into your budget. Stop in today at Team Petty's and enjoy the winning experience. Watch for their specials in the Times Reporter. We got a green. Out in front in 73 is Mike Denny. Daryl Fuller in 28's in second. Tim Cassidy in 93.7's in that 4th spot. Fred Davis in 86 in 5th. Mike Denny still showing the way in 73. Daryl Fuller in that 2nd spot. Mike Denny still showing the way in 73. Daryl Fuller in 2nd. Larry Young back there in 32. Jason Ursall in the white 37. In the air goes 04 of David Judd in 04. He'll bring out a caution. Jason Judd in 04. David Jude, right? Okay, Key Joe's Body and Paint, located at 1820 North Water Street Extension in Uricksville. Joe DeComnant is the owner-operator, and their office hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. So the next time your car needs a car body specialist, stop in and see Joe at Key Joe's Body and Paint, 1820 North Water Street Extension in Uricksville. Car needs a tow? Check them out. We got a green. Down in turn number 1 goes Mike Denny, Daryl Fuller, right there in that 2nd spot. Freddie Davis hangs on to 3rd. Tim Cassidy in that 4th spot. Larry Young 5th. Jason Ursall in that 6th spot. And there's your winner, Mike Denny in 73. Daryl Fuller will finish 2nd in 28. Okay, picking up the first heat race in the Legends tonight from Columbus, Ohio. Put your hands together. He can hear you. Mike Denny in 73. Twin City Pawn and Gun, located at 1015 Trenton Avenue. The store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, 10 to 5, Wednesday, 10 to 4. They're closed on Sunday. Remember their slogan, you can buy, sell, or trade at Twin City Pawn and Gun. Spencer Fullerton in 18. Tom Hall in 23. Charlie. I don't know what the wrong deal is. My mind might go back. Got a green. Down to turn 1. Greg Boyd. Oh, we got a looper. Bill Richards in car number 2 will bring out a caution. Down to turn number 1 jumps Greg Boyd in 68. Willie Jeffries in that second spot. On the outside comes Spencer Fullerton up to that second spot. Here comes Bill Richards with him on the outside. Tom Hall hangs on to that 4th spot. Side by side racing between Bill Richards in car number 2 and Willie Jeffries in 103.3 as Greg Boyd shows the way. Spencer Fullerton challenging for that lead now. Down the backstretch they go. Side by side is Tom Hall in 23 and Bill Richards in car number 2. Spencer Fullerton hangs on to that second spot. He's challenging Greg Boyd down the backstretch. Coming up on halfway this time, halfway. Spencer Fullerton's challenging him down the backstretch. Greg Boyd hangs on the lead as they go into turn number 3. They go hard in turn number 2. Spencer Fullerton on the inside. Greg Boyd on the outside. Greg's able to hang on to go into 3. Coming out of 4, we got a new race leader in Spencer Fullerton in 18. Charlie Williams will bring out a caution. Tim Davis in 5th. Rick Riffle, and then Bill Richards in car number 2. We got a green going out of 4. Greg Boyd wants that first spot back. They go hard into turn number 1 out of 2. On the inside comes Tom Hall in 23. He has 3rd as they go into turn number 3. White flag was out that time. Checker flag's in the hand of the flagman this time as they come by. Coming out of 4. Spencer Fullerton, Greg Boyd, Tom Hall, Tim Davis, Willie Jeffries in 103.3, Rick Riffle, and Bill Richards. Okay, picking up the second heat tonight in the Legends Divisions, car number 18, Spencer Fullerton. Put your hands together for him. He can hear ya. Mark Willis, Frank Williams in car number 5, and Dennis Knox, first time ever in a Legend, takes the green as they come out of 4. Down to turn 1, out of 2. It's Jeff Burton on the inside. Ronnie Saunders in car number 5 is in that second spot. Tim Williams in car number 8 takes over that third spot. They're side by side. They go through 1 and 2. Jeff Burton on the inside. Ronnie Saunders on the outside. Mark Willis back here in car number 60 on the inside of 88. As we got Frank Williams doing some dirt tracking in the infield in car number 5. Side by side for the race lead. 3 abreast down the backstretch. Tim Williams on the inside. The yellow will be flying as they come by. Got a green coming out of 4. Through 1 and 2, it's Jeff Burton out in front. Here comes Tim Williams back on the inside. He takes over second down the backstretch. Into second, Tim Williams in car number 8. Jeff Burton trying to hang on. Ronnie Saunders coming back hard on the outside. He's challenging for that second spot again. As Tim Williams on the inside goes for the lead. Halfway this time, halfway. Tim Williams out in front in car number 8. Jeff Burton in that second spot in 47. Ronnie Saunders hanging on the third. Here comes Mark Willis on the inside in car 60. Ronnie Saunders down the backstretch, trying to get that second place back. 5 on the outside, 47 on the inside. They're side by side. They go through 1 and 2. Saunders on the outside, Burton on the inside, as Tim Williams shows the way in car number 8. White flag coming out, this time by Jeff Burton takes high. Ronnie Saunders, 15 years old, battling for that second spot on the outside. Down the backstretch they go. Tim Williams is going to win it, but you're battling for that second spot between Jeff Burton and Ronnie Saunders. It's Ronnie Saunders in car number 5. He'll bring home second. Okay, picking up the third heat in car number 8 from Hilliard, Ohio. Put your hands together for Tim Williams in car number 8. Dale's Heating and Cooling, located at 501 Newport Avenue in Uhrichsville. The store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 12. They're closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. And Brian's Carpet Sales and Service, located at 119 North Main Street in Uhrichsville. They're experts in carpet and vinyl installation. The store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12. They're closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. That's Brian's Carpet Sales and Service. Stand up here then. Stevens in car 21 will bring him in. They're all bunched up as they go down the backstretch. We got a green coming out of 4. Here we go. Jumping into the outside, it's Kenny Stevens in car 21. George Hill on the inside. Down the backstretch they go, side by side. Kenny Stevens, we got a caution coming out. Caution's out on the track. Brian Hill in car 61, a total restart. Brian Volk, Jeff Smith. Got a green. Steve Gillen shows the way in 24. Kenny Stevens that second spot. On the inside comes Farmer Smith in car number 7. He'll take over that third spot. Mike Gillen up to fourth. We got a looper. George Hill in turn number 2 out there. Got a green coming out of 4. Steve Gillen shows the way down the backstretch into turn number 3 out of 4. That's Mike Gillen and Tom Garbrandt side by side for that 4th spot. Tom Garbrandt on the inside. Mike Gillen on the outside. They're side by side as they cross the line. Tom Garbrandt on the inside on 64. Mike Gillen on the outside. They're side by side down the backstretch. For 4th spot. We got George Hill saying hello again to the 2nd turn wall. On Jim Rambud. Brian Volk getting up into it now in car 30. That's your top 7 cars. Got a green. Green flag is out. Brian Volk on the outside. Jim Rambud on the inside. Side by side they go into turn number 3 out of 4. As Tom Garbrandt and Mike Gillen are back into it now for 4th spot. Gillen on the outside in orange 05. Watch him down the backstretch as Tom Garbrandt hangs on the inside. They're side by side. They come out of 4. 4 spots up for grabs. They're side by side yet. Now Mike Gillen takes over that 4th spot, that 05 car. And here comes Brian Volk in car 30. He's challenging Tom Garbrandt on the outside. In the white number 30. They're side by side down the front stretch. Steve Gillen out for a Sunday ride in car 24. Kenny Stevens hangs on that 2nd spot. Farmer Smith in the 3rd. And we got Chuck Kegley in car 99. Hoping out of yellow. Smith. Ron Jaybird Jr., John Klein, Jack McGrath, Mark Stryker, John Ramsey, and Chuck Kegley will take the green. Brian Volk jumps back out to the outside. They're side by side as they go into turn number 3. Tom Garbrandt on the inside. Brian Volk on the outside. Mike Gillen challenging Farmer Smith for 3rd spot. Brian Volk challenging Tom Garbrandt for that 5th spot. Brian Volk gets by Tom Garbrandt. Steve Gillen still showing the way in car 24. Coming up on halfway for Steve Gillen. 20 in, 20 to go. Brian Volk starting to challenge Mike Gillen for that 4th spot. They go hard to turn number 3. Gillen on the inside. Volk on the outside. Kenny Stevens hanging on to that 2nd spot in car 21. Kenny Stevens hangs on the 2nd. Farmer Smith in that 3rd spot. Chuck Kegley will bring out another caution in 99. Kenny Stevens, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Brian Volk, Tom Garbrandt. We got a green. Steve Gillen pulls away again in car 24. Kenny Stevens has got his hands full for that 2nd spot. Farmer Smith breathing right down his throat. Brian Volk goes back on the outside, trying to get by Mike Gillen for 4th spot. They're side by side going down the backstretch. Their battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 5th. Kenny Stevens hanging on that 2nd spot. Farmer Smith in 3rd. But here comes Brian Volk on the outside. He gets by Mike Gillen going into turn number 2. Kenny Stevens trying to hang on. Now Volk gets by Farmer Smith out of 4. Battle for 2nd spot. Your battles for 2nd. Stevens on the inside. Volk on the outside. 10 laps to go. 10 to go. As Brian Volk slides into that 2nd spot. Tom Garbrandt trying to come back, trying to get on the inside of Mike Gillen. They're side by side. They cross the start-finish line. For 5th spot, Mike Gillen on the outside. Tom Garbrandt low on the inside. Brian needs one more caution to catch Steve Gillen. Kenny Stevens hangs on to that 3rd spot. Farmer Smith 4th. Mike Gillen 5th. To go. 5 more times for Steve Gillen in car 24. Kenny Stevens hangs on to that 3rd spot from Stone Creek, Ohio. He's hanging on that 3rd spot. Donnie Cohen into the 5th in car 41. Next time by, the white flag will be out. There it comes. That's going to fall on Steve Gillen in car 24. Your battles for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Down the back stretch one more time. Into turn number 3. Coming out of 4, your late model feature winner, Steve Gillen in car 24. Brian Volk will finish second. Kenny Stevens, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Tom Garbrandt, Jim Rambud, Jeff Smith.
Do 2 of them, John.
All right, picking up the late model feature of the evening. 40 laps they went from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Put your hands together as he climbs out of the car for Steve Gillen in car 24.
It's too loud upstairs. Tell him to turn it down.
There he is, Steve Gillen from New Philadelphia, your late model feature winner tonight. Indian Village Savings and Loan is your full service bank located at 100 South Walnut Street in Jeanette and Hunton. The hours are Monday 9 to 7, Tuesday through Thursday, and Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12. They're closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. Remember, they're all for all your banking needs. Check out Indian Village Savings and Loan in Jeanette and Hunton, Ohio. And the micro reality stock car racing, today's #1 entertainment. 4 to 6 stock cars can run up to 60 miles an hour on a banked oval track. Call Buckeye Racing today at 922-9749 and have your own racing experience today. Bunched up as they go into turn number 3. Greg Boyd, Spencer Fullerton will bring them in. We got a green coming out of 4. Side by side down the backstretch. Spencer Fullerton takes over the lead. We got a caution. We got Dennis Knox in 51 in turn 2.
White flag being displayed. They're double foul. A total restart. Greg Boyd and Spencer Fullerton will bring them in. We got a green as they go into turn 4. Side by side down the backstretch they go. Greg Boyd on the inside. Spencer Fullerton on the outside. Tom Hall at car 23. Greg Boyd. Spencer Fullerton, your race leader down the backstretch. 3 abreast in turn number 4. Oh, we got Tim Cassidy moving it out of 4. He hits the outside of rail, and then Bill Richard collects him as they go down the front stretch. Multi-car foul up coming out of 4.
Greg Boyd will bring him in car 68. We got a green coming into 4. On the insides, Spencer Fullerton trying to make a move coming out of 4. Darrell Fuller jumps to the outside in car 28, but here comes Mike Denny in car 73 up as Jason Ursol in car 37, the white car from New York State, trying to make a move up through the pack. Greg Boyd shows the way in 68. They're all bunched up from 4th on back. Greg Boyd still shows the way in 68. Spencer Fullerton, he might have him coming out of 4. They're side by side as they go into turn 1. Out of 2, it's going to be Spencer Fullerton, your new race leader. Greg Boyd in that second spot. Tom Hall hangs on to 3rd. Darrell Fuller 4th. 5th is Larry Young. And Jason Ersall in the white 37. Tim Davis, Mike Denny. On the inside comes Darrell Fuller. Spencer Fullerton still showing the way in car 18. It's not even working. Not on. Spencer Fullerton. White flag coming out. Larry Young's going to take it this time by. Larry Young. Checker flag coming out. Larry Young, Darrell Fuller, Jason Urso, Spencer Fullerton. All right, here he comes, car 32 from Massillon, Ohio. He unbuckles his... They turn and put their light off. There he is, car 32, Larry Young, your race winner. Cars start to pull away. It's a terrific standoff. Wave your hands, wave your hats in the air. The white flag's going to be coming out here momentarily. Give these guys a great send-off. Let them know you appreciate them here at Midvale. All right. Thank you. They appreciate it, I know immensely. 100 green flag racing laps. Here we go. We got a green coming out of 4. Jerry Mitchell, Ernie Shook. Mike Holland will bring out a caution. Mike Holland up in turn 4. That'll be a power turn. Like it'll come on and it'll get shut back off and come on or something. Well, they wait pretty good. Start. Jerry Mitchell, Ernie Shook. Roger Black, Rich Rohr, Gary Whipke, Rob Swindell, Mike Miller, Mike Stacy. Here we go. Got a green. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. They go. Jerry Mitchell, your race leader, lap 1. Ernie Shook in 2nd. Roger Black 3rd. Gary Whipke up that 4th spot. Rich Rohr 5th. What a field of super late models here tonight. Ernie Shook in 2nd. Roger Black 3rd. Gary Whipke in that 4th spot. Then Rich Rohr, Rob Swindell. Mike Miller, Mike Stacy, Freddie Campbell. Dan Villers. Number 9 out there of Don Hellman. Jerry Mitchell out in front. Ernie Shook in the second. On the inside, Tim Johnson making a move, trying to get by Gary. Matt Gribble Jr. Jerry Mitchell, Ernie Shook, Roger Black, Gary Whipke, Rich Rohr, Mike Miller, Rob Swindell. Mike Stacy, Fred Campbell, Dan Billers, Tim Ice, Warren Toma. Robbie Dean, Scott Baker, Jerry Mitchell just puts John Hellman a lap down in car 9. Bob Gaynor in the pits in 23. Whipke gets underneath Roger Black. Rich Rohr gets under Roger Black. Mike Miller gets under Roger Black. Dragon, rear spoiler, 06. Jerry Mitchell showing the way yet. Ernie Shook second. Third is Gary Whipke. Fourth, Rich Rohr. Fifth, Mike Miller. Roger Black, Rob Swindell, Mike Stacy, Fred Campbell, Dan Billers, Tim Ice. Warren Toma, Robbie Dean, Scott Baker, Tim Johnston, Don Mahaffey Jr., Matt Gribble Jr., Kevin Herron, debris on the racetrack. Down in turn 1, debris.
Mitchell, Shook, Whipke, Rohr, Miller, Black, Swindell, and Stacy. Here we go. We got a grade.
Don Mahaffey Jr. in the pits. Jerry Mitchell. On the inside, Gary Whipke. Ace takes over second. Ernie Shook back to third. Rich Rohr still fourth. Mike Miller. Then Roger Black. Rob Swindell. Mike Stacy. Craig Campbell, Dan Villers, Tim Ice, Warren Thomas, Scott Baker, and Tim Johnson out there racing. Your race leaders, Jerry Mitchell, Gary Whipke second, Rich Rohr third, Ernie Shook in that fourth spot. Fifth, Mike Miller, then Roger Black, Rob Swindell, Mike Stacy, Dan Villers, Tim Ice. After Ice comes flying Freddie Campbell, Warren Toma, Scott Baker, Tim Johnson, Robbie Dean. Mike Stacy, it's by Rob Swindell. Jerry Mitchell, Gary Whipke, Rich Rohr, your top three. Then Ernie Shook, Mike Miller, Roger Black, Mike Stacy, Dan Villers, Tim Ice, Rob Swindell. Jerry Mitchell still showing the way in sixth. Second right now is Gary Whipke in 24. Rich Rohr third. Fourth, Ernie Shook. Fifth, Mike Miller. Sixth, Roger Black. Mike Stacy in seventh. Dan Villers in 8th, Tim Ice 9th, Rob Swindell 10th. Your top 10 cars. Mitchell led every lap so far, but Gary Whipke is catching him. Gary Whipke is catching Jerry Mitchell. Roger Black hangs on that position. Got Mike Stacy right on his bumper. Lap traffic right in front of our leaders. Kevin Herron pulls out. Lets Jerry Mitchell by. Gonna have double file though. Here comes right in front of Joel McKnight. Jerry gets under Joel McKnight. Roar in third yet. Fourth, Ernie Shook. Fifth, Mike Miller. Sixth, Roger Black. He's in front of this train. He's the lead car of that train that Jerry Mitchell's trying to get by. Oh! Yella comes out. Yella coming out. Jerry Mitchell looped it down in turn number 1 into 2. Gary Whipke, major problems on 24. Dan Billers, Mike Stacey just came together. Kind of on halfway this time, halfway. Rich Roar, Ernie Shook, Mike Miller, your top three. Then Roger Black, Mike Stacey, Dan Billers, Timmy Ice, Rob Swindell, Warren Thomas, Scott Baker. Then the Big Bird, Robbie D. Rich Roar, Ernie Shook, Mike Miller. Oh, we got Dan Billers. Dan Billers up in turn 4. We agree this time. Rich Roar out in front. Ernie Shook second. Mike Miller third. Fourth is Roger Black. Fifth, Mike Stacy yet. Sixth, Timmy Ice. Then Rob Swindell, Warren Thomas, Scott Baker, Robbie Dean. Matt Gribble starting to smoke. Matt Gribble starting to smoke. Rich Roar, Ernie Shook, Mike Miller. Tim Ice on the outside, trying to get by Mike Stacy. Side by side, Stacy and Ice. Rich Roar out in front. Ernie Shook second. Mike Miller third. Nice. Timmy Ice going to the outside. Trying to get by Roger Black. Black on the inside. Timmy Ice on the outside. Side by side for fourth spot. Rich Roar, Ernie Shook, Mike Miller. Then Timmy Ice. Roger Black, Mike Stacy, Rob Swindell, Scott Baker, Warren Toma, Matt Gribble Jr., Jerry Mitchell, Fred Campbell on the lead lap, I believe. Roar starting to pull away from Ernie Shook. Rich Rohr pulling away from Ernie Shook for second. Roger. Mike Miller third. Fourth. Timmy Ice. Fifth. Roger Black. Mike Stacy. Rob Swindell. Scott Baker. Mike. Got a green. Mike Stacy slowing down. Car 7 slowing down on the outside. Rich Rohr, Ernie Shook. Scott Baker on the outside of Roger Black. Baker's on a move. Scott Baker gets got by Roger Black. Timmy Ice, Ernie Shook. But here comes Scott Baker. He's coming on. Rich Rohr, Ernie Shook, Timmy Ice, Scott Baker, Roger Black. Shook trying to hang on a second. Timmy Ice in third. Scott Baker fourth. Rohr trying to get through lap traffic. Ernie Shook, Tim Ice, Scott Baker. Rob Swindell, Matt Gribble, Jerry Mitchell getting by Roger Black now. Five to go, 5 to go. Rich Roar. Baker's going, trying to go on the outside. Gribble. Trying to get on Rob Swindell. Rich Roar out in front. Ernie Shook second. Tim Ice third. Baker fourth. Fifth. Rob Swindell sixth. Matt Gribble seventh. White flag coming out for Rich Roar. White flag out. Your winner, Rich Roar. Ernie Shook, Tim Ice, Scott Baker, Rob Swindell, Matt Gribble, and Jerry Mitchell. At Warren Toma, Roger Black. One of the race. You go ahead, Jack. There he is. Put your hands together for Rich Roar. I know. The last one. You do it. I'll just go up there. Yeah.
We had Richie first.
Yeah.
Shook second.
Yep.
Ice third.
Yep.
Baker fourth.
Yep.
Swindell fifth.
Then Matt Gribble sixth.
Gribble is sixth. And then 68.
No, Roger.
Roger.
Still in there. I think 68 got Matt. Yeah, that's what I said. Then Roger Black.
12, 68. 12, 68, Roger.
Right. You can run it back for you, Jim. Jim, you'll run it back for me. I'll buy it. All right. Little top 10.
68 is who?
Warren Toma.
Warren Toma.
The last race. Oh, I see. They need to be an
Mike was up in there or not, Miller.
Car number 48 is John Tannerelli. On the outside end, car 77, Rich Schweitzer. Down on the inside end, car number 70 is Brian Tedesco. On the outside of him in car 57, A.P. Wren. Back down on the inside in car 77, Mike Dines. On the outside of him in car 38, up from our Detroit Iron Division, Kevin McClintock. In car number 1, Andy Briley. In car 34, another Detroit Iron, is Keith Thomas. And Jamie Warner in car number 2. 01 is Bill Vogt. Bob Swan in car number 6. In car number 8. We have Mario Kelly in car 26. You know who that other guy is? And bringing up the tail in car 04, Larry Page.
Chad Squires in 26.
How many laps?
Mark down the number.
Takes the lead. Joe Leinert in second. Paul Miller Jr. up to third. "25-lap street stock race tonight. We got Keith Thomas down in the infield. Does not bring out a yellow. Oh, big pile up in turn 4. Well, we got the 50-50 winner. Team of Ray Seary and Tim Young are going to split. Ray Seary and Tim Young, congratulations. The big 50-50 winner for $1,380.
Well, I can throw mine away now. It was clean.
Daddy, that could have been enough money for my drum set.
Flag comes out, Joe Leinert. Going there to the lead, back racing, Bob Michael. All going through the key note. There we are, we got green. Danny Carroll on the outside on the key note. Got the nail down there, going for second on the outside. Here comes Doug to be done. Bob the Animal Michael and Keith Thomas up in turn 2. Yellow flag out. Joe Leinert, Dan Carroll, Paul Miller Jr. First 50 corner up McDonald in the second one. Keith Coates, Jimmy Orr, Rich Schweitzer, John Tannerelli, Ryan Tedesco, AP Red out there. Green flag AP Wren is on the outside of Joe Liner now. Your leader is Kenny Carroll, Doug McMillan, Rich Schweitzer, Ryan Tedesco, AP Wren. Schweitzer on the inside, Ryan Tedesco on the outside. Side by side for third place. Halfway home this time around. Lap traffic right in front of Kerry Carroll, and they're spinning all through turns 3 and 4. Real close call for Kenny Carroll there. Bill Vogt spun right in front of him. Kenny Carroll is in the lead. Doug McMillan, Rich Schweitzer, Ryan Tedesco, AP Wren, Joe Liner. We got a green. Rich Schweitzer's trying the inside of Doug McMillan out there for second. Rich Schweitzer's on the move out there. Car 77. Here comes Ryan Tedesco trying the inside. More laps to go. Tries the outside of Rich Schweitzer coming out of turn 2. John Tannerelli moves up on the inside of Paul Miller Jr. AP Wren has some major problem going in the pits. Ryan Tedesco on the outside of Schweitzer one more time. John Tannerelli moves to the inside of Joe Liner for 5th place.
time around. One more lap to go. Ryan Tedesco trying one more time on the outside of Schweitzer. Here comes Doug McMillan. Your winner is Kenny Carroll at the flag. Rich Schweitzer, Ryan Tedesco, and Doug McMillan side by side. John Tannerelli is in fifth. Joe Leinert in sixth. Joe Leinert finishes sixth, up from the Detroit Iron Division. This guy got out in the front and nobody could catch him. Well over 100 checker flags in his racing career at Midvale Speedway. Everybody give a big round of applause for Kenny Carroll in car 50. He's climbing out of the car. Give him a big round of applause. Kenny Carroll out of New Philadelphia. Well over 100 racing checkered flags here at Midvale Speedway.
Nice white and grandkids down there. White and grandkids.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's his wife?
Right there on the stand.
Where are they out hanging out or what? Oh, for these guys?
Yeah.